Hi, Nacho.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing fine in you.
I'm doing great. I don't take this for granted. So I enjoy having days like this in which I'm able to talk about the movie and everything. So I love it.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for
No,
making
no.
the time to talk to us.
Oh
So
yeah, no. It's a joy. It's an absolute joy. I feel like I'm old enough to know that one day I will miss days like this. So
I
I,
know.
I want to feel rewarded, and I want to express my gratitude at the time.
That's amazing. I watched Daniela
Hmm.
Forever. I love that there's some scenes there he's dreaming and then the other ones is like real life
Yeah.
and you have a different shit like the cinematography is different. I
Oh
love that.
no. I love to explain this. This is my favorite thing to make
Yeah,
clear.
so I want to know like what the inspiration for that. Why did you decided to make the differentiation like that?
Okay, you can make this. You can you can make you can separate both footage, like applying or like hundreds of ideas to them. Okay, let's change the aspect ratio, let's add some grain, let's this, let's that. So okay, now it's different enough, so now we can put it there. Okay. We only made one decision, only one, which
Mhm.
was shooting the daytime with obsolete cameras,
Okay.
like a Betacam camera with a magnetic tape
Okay.
recording system, the same cameras that I used in my teenage time, in my teenage years, in order to make short films. Like it's just that camera. For example, we haven't changed the aspect ratio. It's something provided by the lack of quality of the camera. So it's just
Yeah.
that. It's as simple as that.
No,
It's
it's
another, it's another,
amazing.
it's another kind of beauty. In other movies, okay, let me confess you something. When I wrote the script, and I knew that both sides of the film had to look completely different, and I only got one solution in mind at the time, and it's kind of obvious, and you can guess it. And the answer was black and white versus color,
Yeah. So that
because
was the obvious
what
solution. It
um,
was an easy solution,
the
I
only
think.
it's the obvious solution, but at the same time it's the only functional solution. Like there's no other way to make it. There's no, if you make a more subtle change, people won't notice that. And I wanted to be radical, as radical as possible. And later I discovered that black and white is poison for filmmakers like us. Like I need to be the Coen brothers to be allowed to shoot in black and white. I need to be Quaron. I need to be way more prestigious and famous. So they told me, no way, you, you're not going to shoot in black and white. So we spent like a couple of weeks in pre-production, like in this crisis mode, just trying to come up with something. And this idea felt way more dangerous and radical. But or
Interesting.
but the team was like, okay, let's do this ways, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And this is way more radical than black and white and color.
Yeah.
But they say go on. So I feel I feel really lucky.
No, I think like the final product, what we watch it, it's amazing. I love it.
Thank
The
you so
the
much.
the differentiation, and then you see that he's like suffering, and then when he was dreaming, he's very colorful, very happy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I love that contrast of
great.
his
I'll
character.
tell the DP. I'll tell the DP. You told me this. Yeah.
Yeah. So, talking about the main character, Daniela, which is Beatrice, and Henry, what was about them that made you pick them to play this couple,
I
this
I get
protagonist?
I get this question constantly, but because I know it's kind of surprising, and I have to be honest. Really, really few filmmakers are able to shoot movies with the cast they want. Like that, like you don't actually pick you get, that you suddenly hear that maybe Henry Golding is playing this part. He wants to play this part. He may be interested in having a chat with you, and I'm blown away because I just suddenly realized that Henry Golding is open to step out of his comfort zone and make a character that has nothing to do with the kind of characters he plays otherwise. And I suddenly feel this extreme confidence in me, and I'm like, okay, oh my God, I love the idea of an actor like him playing this kind of role. And later, he makes the movie possible, and he makes Beatrice to be interested in making the film too. And I'm suddenly having these amazing faces around me. And at that time, and this is something that I always tell to young people who wants to make movies, like, okay, now once you have these people around, once you know the faces and the names of the people who are willing to work with you, you have to become a tailor, which means you go back to the script and do all the adjustments so the movie fits them perfectly. Because the movie is about a British guy and an Italian girl that meeting in Madrid, and I made things that way because I adjusted the hell of it, so the movie was perfect for them, and that is my job. And you know that the way I'm describing you is kind of the opposite of picking someone.
Yeah.
It's not only it's kind of the opposite. It's not. I'm not forcing the movie into the cast. I'm transforming the movie thanks to the cast.
Yeah, yes, it's different when you find someone that can fit. I love that. And the editing is really an important part of the movie. How was like the editing process that you did with Carolina?
Oh my God, it was like an adventure, because when you make a movie like this, you don't have a guide. You don't have another movie that feels like a reference. You have another movies that have this kind of thematic connections with yours, of course. Like this is not the first romantic sci-fi film revolving around a couple and revolving about the feelings of loss. We have seen millions of movies like that one. But when you make a movie about this character going back and forth from one world to the other, and experiencing how this world, how his real life disintegrates and his dream world becomes a real thing, you don't know exactly how to build the film. And I read a lot of people like having the complaint that the movie is kind of like too lengthy, like it lasts too long, and maybe it's too long, and maybe the pace is slow and everything. Oh my God, it took forever to find a tone that didn't felt imposed or artificial, like, or coming from the outside. Like the movie is a movie that is somehow depressed. The movie itself.
Yes, it is.
Because the movie is told from inside that character. So finding that tone, even knowing that some people will antagonize the result, that is like an adventure, because it's not like making a cathedral out of chopsticks, it's not like solving a mathematical problem. It's not like a Sudoku with one solution. It's just like, I don't know, you're crossing a jungle with a machete and you're cutting the trees so you can advance, but you have no idea where you're going. Like, it's the same way a traveler, the difference between a traveler and a tourist is that the tourist knows where he's going. And we are travelers making movies like this. We don't know what's on the other side.
That's why I love the editing, because I think the editing gives pace. Even though it's a little slow, like we said, it's a little too fast, but it makes that's the purpose of this movie. I love it. So
that's the thing. Yeah, the movie is building its own pace for sure. Yeah.
Amazing. Nacho, this is the time that I have with you. So I can keep you talking about a lot of points about the movie. I
I
really
understand.
enjoy. I love it. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh my
Muchas
God, thank you
gracias.
so much.
Muito obrigada.
Oh
And
my
a
God,
lot of
thank you so much.
success. Thank
I
you
love
so
it.
much.
Thank you.
If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.